Buongiorno and welcome to Finder-osity, your Finder videocast and podcast. Today, presented by our brand new 7L control panel light. Oops, it kind of covered my face a little bit, but it's awesome. It's our brand new panel light. Makes this podcast free, so we're going to roll with it. Our partner FactoryMation already committed to buying 2,000 pieces of this beautiful light and promoting it on their website. My name is Chad Meyer. To my left, front, center, I don't know where she is on my screen. I never know where she is on my screen, is the amazing Diane Sufi. Diane, who do we have with us today?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Finder-osity. I am super excited to introduce our friend, Nathan Waters of FactoryMation. Partner in crime for many years with Finder. So we are so excited. Thank you so much, Nathan, for coming on and just chatting and letting us know what's going on.
Yep, I'm glad to be here and appreciate the invite. Thank you.
All right. Today's topic is hashtag where can I Finder that, which introduces a lot of our distributors. It's going to be a brand new series that we're going to continue on introducing to you a variety of different types and size of Finder partners that support our product. Nathan, why don't you tell us a little bit about you and FactoryMation and kind of what your business model is and how it kind of impacts your Finder-osity?
Well, FactoryMation, we're in our 15th year now, and to kind of simplify the business model, we're a direct business. We do most of our marketing and approach our customers online and through catalog business. So we are a direct business. We try to go directly from manufacturers to the customers and make that channel as efficient as possible and pass those efficiencies along to our customer. We partnered with Finder, I think it's about 10 years ago that we've been working with Finder for relays and relay product solutions. And of course that product breadth has been growing also over the last 10 years. So we're trying to grow our business together. And it's been a good partnership, good relationship.
Now, one of the interesting things I heard about you, Nathan, is that when you guys decide to go with the manufacturer, you actually go to the factory. So you've been at our factory in Italy, right?
So I've been to the factory in Italy multiple times.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And we do. That's one of the things that we're always very selective on, who we partner with for product manufacturing. We want to make sure, with our business model and trying to build an efficient supply chain, one of the things we can't afford is a product that doesn't deliver features, in a quality way. So we go see every manufacturer. We want to see that they know what they're doing, basically. So that's been a bit of a challenge in the past year. So
I guess so. I mean, none of us are traveling or anything like that. So
yeah, but we've been to the Finder factory a few times. We've seen their development. I mean, they've made a lot of strides and gains even in their own manufacturing process. But even from the beginning, from our first visit, they were always highly automated. And I think they've even progressed even further with that. One of the things I always liked about Finder in their manufacturing process was they were always focused on not adding value to product where they had issues. And in that, I mean, there were quality checks in multiple points of the manufacturing process. So if they're winding coils for relays, they're checking that coil immediately after they wind that coil. Because if there's a problem with that coil, they're not going to put it into the relay and test it at the end. We've seen manufacturers where they'll assemble the entire product, test it at the end of the line, and if there's a problem with it, they look at all the value that they've then added to those issues. So, Finder's efficiencies are that they find any potential issues that they have throughout the manufacturing process. And that's you know,
No, that's a very high compliment. We appreciate that. I
Yep.
know we work hard on our quality and our approvals, so super nice of you to say, not just because you're on Finder-osity either, and I'm not paying them.
and I mention it because it sticks out. Not every manufacturer does it that way.
Mm.
You know, Fender was really good at demonstrating that to us, you know, during our factory tours was, you know, here's our quality checks throughout the process, not just at the end. So, you know, you expect quality, you expect product that works when you get it, but, you know, when you understand that there's efficiencies even within the manufacturing process that allow you guys to deliver the value that you do, you realize, you know, here's how you can kind of take it to the next level. So we love being a Fender partner. It's a product that we don't have to worry about. It just works, and our customers don't have to worry about it. You know, if they find the product that fits their application, they don't have to worry about quality. They don't have to worry about the longevity of the product.
And we appreciate you as a partner as well. We feel the same way. It's one of those things. It was actually funny. I was talking to the office this morning, and I said, yeah, I was that we were having you on Finder-osity, and they said, oh yeah, he called the other day. Someone from FactoryMation called the other day. I think it was him. We never hear from them, which is in a good sense. There's really, it's really automatic. Nothing really ever has to be done to, you know, price changes, price this, price, you know, everything is when it's set, it goes fairly smoothly, and we appreciate that. It's been a really great partnership and relationship.
Well, we've always said with our, you know, with the suppliers that do what they're supposed to do, they won't hear from us. They get purchase orders and we make sales, and, you know, maybe we talk now and again about new stuff, but, you know, it's actually a good thing usually when you're not having daily or weekly conversations with your suppliers.
Yeah, if there's a problem. But then
Yep.
this year has been weird. So, I mean, are you talking more to your manufacturers and this and that? And I'm sure you have to in a sense with, you know, deliveries, logistics, what's going on. So, as an Italian manufacturer, I mean, you know, we look at that. You're dealing with multiple manufacturers all over the globe. So, I bet that's been a little challenging.
That's really been our biggest challenge. You know, with our online business model, certainly our customers are feeling, you know, the brunt of what's going on out there in the world, and they're dealing with that on their own front. For us, we really, you know, we're approaching our customers much the same way that we have been. Not much has changed on that side, but from a supplier management perspective, we haven't found one supplier that hasn't been affected by this global pandemic. The only thing that's been different is the date on the calendar, but every factory, every country, you know, has been affected by this. And it's been a lot more effort for all of us, I think, to try to maintain those supply chains and keep product coming. I mean, you know, you guys have dealt with it, and we've dealt with it on multiple fronts where factories have gone through periods of shutdowns, things like that. And, you know, all the while, you know, we're watching and paying attention to what's going on in each of these countries, and trying to adjust and be proactive even in, you know, advancing inventory forward and those kinds of things, to try to maintain our stock levels, knowing that shutdowns may be coming. So
We've been really doing the same thing, right? I mean,
Yep.
we've been fortunate enough that our factory in Italy has been deemed essential from the Italian government. Yeah, we've been able to continue to operate. I think in total we were closed down for only a couple of weeks, with logistics still being able to operate. So we continue to have that. The biggest challenge I think that we've seen is logistics, right? I mean, getting product over here. A lot of people don't know is we bring everything in via air. A lot of air shipment comes on regular aircrafts that are flying people back and forth. And with travel not being, or literally being international traveling being close to non-existent, and the lack of, shipping costs have gone up dramatically, and availability has gone up dramatically. You can have a week where we bring things in weekly. You can have a week of, well, it comes on Monday or Tuesday from the previous Thursday, but then there's weeks like this week where we're lucky we get it on Friday. So like logistics have become challenging and really uncertain in a way, and that kind of makes things interesting, I guess.
Yep.
But talking about interesting, how have your customer dynamics been, well, influenced by this pandemic, and what do you see out there from a buying behavior perspective and kind of business model perspective?
We certainly see we're in a, we reach a broad set of customers in multiple industries. We've certainly seen industries that have suffered. At the same time, there's other industries that are they're up, just based on the types of machines, the types of products that they produce, that they're actually doing quite well through this. And I guess that's just the nature of how the economy works. When someone's up, someone else, may be down. So, it depends on which customer that you're talking to as to what the effect has been. But overall, what we've seen has just been a really turbulent year. We have seen days where we're trying to make sure the internet's still on, because business will just be non-existent and the phones aren't ringing.
Just crickets out there. You're hearing nothing.
And then the very next day, you may set an all-time record for the day.
Highest sales day around.
And we'll have those days in the same week. You'll have a record low and next to a record high. And, it's just been a topsy-turvy kind of year thus far.
2020.
It's crazy. Nathan and I had a conversation a few months ago. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in their business, they've always been able to kind of predict sales volumes over 15 years of data, that Mondays are typically a little slow, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are the peak days, and Fridays are slow again. And this year it's been a lot of weeks where it's upside down, where Mondays and Fridays are your busiest days of the week, completely against any rhyme or reason what's going on out there.
Yeah, there were a few Fridays in the summer we're setting sales records, and normally Fridays in the summer are dead.
Yeah.
Vacation days. People
are taking a vacation day, going out to the lake or the beach or whatever.
Exactly. So, it's every model that we have has just been thrown out the window this year. And so, how do you manage that? It's just been like everybody else, I'm sure. You just have to take it day by day and see what comes. So.
And I think one of the interesting things is all of our strategies have changed.
Yep.
They had to. And, but to be able to do that, it was like, okay, all right. So you have those great days, then you have those bad days, and it's like, we're coming, we're all right. And, that's kind of how in my conversations with my customers as well, everybody's just, yeah, we're okay. It's that, come on, we're okay.
Yeah, you just have to take it day by day. And, I guess the new realization is, you're going to have those bad days and just have to wait for the next one.
Take it one day at a time. It's just like eating that elephant, right? One bite at a time. There's nothing you can. Talking about customers, one of the things I notice you guys are doing, which I think is interesting, as a lot of you, our listeners and viewers know, is we've taken kind of a personalized approach and introducing our customers and introducing different strategies and giving an insight into us. And one of the things I thought was neat that I noticed you guys are doing is you're asking your customers to share stories, FactoryMation stories. And how did that come about, and kind of what were your thoughts when you guys implemented that?
We just wanted, I guess over time, we had always had these internal conversations of, hey, we're talking to this customer and guess what they're doing, and we're all these neat stories about what customers do with our products, right?
Yeah.
And, it just, I don't know, you wake up one morning, you go, why don't we share these stories? with everybody else, because
Great marketing ideas. Hey,
we find them interesting as well. But, I guess part of it, and it probably had to do with this year, was how can we help our customer even further? Is there something we can do for them that helps them promote their business, and partner with them in that way? Because if they're doing, the one thing that we know through all of this, if our customers are doing well, then we do okay. If our customers are suffering, then we suffer. Um,
yeah,
it's just as straightforward as it gets. So, we've always focused on promoting our products and really trying to push what we have to offer. But, we're all in this together. And that's, I think, more than ever, what we realized through 2020 is we've all gone through the ups and downs together, and we're all going through this together. So how can we help each other? I would say that overall, the one thing that I'm excited about with Finder, is you see how companies transform and they pivot and they change what we're doing. The thing that's got us excited about Finder is, we've been working together a long time for relay solutions, but we see you guys are becoming a lot more than relays, that you're more than just a relay with these other products. The panel lights, that's been a conversation, Chad, you and I have had for a couple of years now, I think.
Yeah.
And it's exciting to be able to bring products like that to our customers and offer that as a solution, and not have to go outside the family, so to speak, to do that. I mean, we can partner with somebody that we already have a long relationship with to get even a greater breadth of product. And, without revealing anything out of order, we know there's other exciting products coming down the line as well. So we're excited about that also.
Yeah, we're
see,
super
that was
excited about that.
payback for Chad's putting the 7L on you.
Yeah.
Well,
Good one, Nathan. I knew I liked you.
we're pretty excited about how our relationship really has evolved over the past few years, and in particular, I mean, if you look at the last year, all the different products that you guys are supporting now that go beyond the relay is greatly appreciated, and really that's what partnership is all about, right? It's an even give and take, and everybody
Absolutely.
reaps the benefit. It's kind of that reverse, like you said, if you support your end customers and show their business, and their business goes up, your business goes up, and if your business goes up, in return, our business goes up, and we have a really good, awesome, even supply chain. Well,
And that's just it. I mean, we've got to deliver value in everything that we do. Otherwise, it's not worth doing. And we're all in this together. Everybody wins. We win together with our partners, or we suffer together with our partners.
It's such a true statement, and we've kind of heard it a lot through all this. I know this is one of my favorite lines in there. We're all in it together, but we're all in different boats.
Sure.
So people have to remember that to maintain the kindness and the connections.
Yep.
I mean, have you not talked a lot more to people during this? I mean, it's not that we can travel, that we can, make sales calls or even see manufacturers, like you said. So now it's, on Zoom or FaceTime or just even on the phone.
Yeah, I mean, we're finding new ways of doing things that we've never done. I mean, I've done several factory tours this year via Zoom or Teams, or you got people in other countries walking around their factory with the headset on and the phone, showing you around and doing those virtual. I'd much rather be there in person. I don't think you can fully replace that interpersonal, that interaction you get.
That connection, yeah, face to face.
But we'll do the best that we can do outside of that. So we've all learned a little bit more about technology this year and come up with new ways of doing the things that we used to do. So, we'll, I guess, continue down that path as long as we can.
Just keep moving forward. That's all we can do.
So hopefully we see each other soon again. Thank you so much for your time today. We really appreciate you coming out and giving us your valuable time to talk about you, Finder-osity, our partnership. We really appreciate our partnership and I personally as well, our growing relationship. And yeah, I look forward to doing business for a long, long time together.
Absolutely. Yep. Thanks again for having me, and appreciate the opportunity to join.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Nathan. We appreciate you.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us for this awesome episode of Finder-osity. We certainly hope we were able to satisfy your Finder-osity, curiosity, monstrosity.
Monstrosity? Hush
Oh.
up. It's all about the Finder-osity here. So make sure y'all are following us on YouTube or on your favorite podcast station. And don't forget, my friends,
Wear your shades because our future is bright.